right there. That's the comma.
Oh, I totally overlooked that. Thank
It's
you.
okay. It's all right. So I got the answer I got here, 58.64. I need a moment to look up the formula for the next problem. So if you want to try that a couple of times.
Okay, I got 53.16.
You got this 1/6 and 50 plus 10e parentheses around that, all that.
6. Yeah.
And so I'll just snip in. You could always send me a picture, I guess, of what you've got on your screen. I mean, this is what the other piece of software I'm using shows me.
Okay.
But we did have that
Found
discrepancy
it.
before. I mean, I don't know. I mean,
Okay,
there's
I
probably
found it. I accidentally did 0.5, not 0.05.
okay. That's
Okay.
good.
Yeah.
All right, so like I said, I just need a moment for the next grouping of problems here. Okay, so the next question here, these continuous flow problems, they have a certain formula for them. And so it's the for part A, the present value is the integral from 0 to 20 because it's 20 years. And then they give you the flow, what's called the flow of money. And then you multiply it by e to the minus 0.04 t before because of the 4% there, dt. Okay, so that is the present value calculation. So again, it's a calculator thing. Do the best you can on that. So in your problem, sorry, so you got a little different thing. So in your problem, it'd be fn int 700 e minus 0.04 x comma 0 comma 20. So you can see that you always put in the variable, and then a and b are your limits of your integral, and this is your function.
Okay.
So and this actually has like real physical meaning. This is like what the uh in this case it would be kind of like an annuity is worth right now. Like we'll give you $700 per year now, or here's what we can give you today. And so I got here 9636.74.
I got
That's
some.
for part A.
Oh, I did the same thing again. Okay.
For part B, the accumulated amount, that's now called the future value. It's really, really similar. It's almost the identical integral. Okay. But this time you take the number of years. Sorry, you got the you still have the minus 0.04, but this time you take the number of years and you subtract the variable from it.
Okay.
And it's a small distinction. I mean, you don't need to know why. You just need to know, okay, I take whatever the upper bound is, and it's 20 minus, instead of it being minus 0.04 t, it's 20 minus t, and
Okay.
let the calculator do the work for you on that.
So how would I enter that in?
Sorry, I'm sorry, it's not negative, positive. Okay. Fn int again, yeah, please ask. I'm e 0.04 20 minus x comma X, comma 0, comma 20. So in your calculator, you can do a second entry and that'll recall and you can edit it or you can just retype it. Second entry grabs the last line. That's under enter, the
Okay.
lower right there. Uh, it's not, I mean, it's very, very archaic, but that's what it is.
Okay.
I don't know if this did sit around the nearest dollar. Cent. Turn it. Um,
Okay.
so my calculator here didn't round or it rounded too soon. Do you have 2144 and then another digit with some decimals after it?
Mine said error argument.
Okay,
FNT
probably some parentheses missing or something.
0.04 divided by 20 minus X. Two parentheses, comma. 0, 20. Yeah, I don't know what that it was. Syntax. Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know why it's not working.
Let me try another one.
Oh,
So, is yours an E with a caret or is it just E? Like, what does it,
it's E with the caret. I put all the parentheses in.
parentheses 0.04 parentheses, and then there should be two close, then a comma, X
Comma.
comma 0 comma 20.
I'm putting that one part in just in case that was it. Comma 0, comma 20, and parentheses. Ah, it's not liking the double parentheses, I think. Maybe I'll just
I can grab my calculator and, but I got the numerical value here. It's 6.97.
Okay.
Do you want me to show you this on the calculator or keep going here? We're gonna have a bunch to do.
Yeah. Hope they can get the next one.
Okay. So the next one here. Okay, so the present value is the integral. We're doing 10 years, so 0 to 10. Your function 900e to the 0.03x times e to the minus 0.08x because of the 8% dx. Now in the classroom, they might have you simplify this, but you don't have to for what we're doing. So it's again, it's that fn int 900 e 0.03x e minus 0.08x comma x comma 0 comma 10.
Yeah. Okay, I got 7,082.448.
Okay, so now the future value is really similar here. The only difference The only difference here for the next one is, I could spin that. Okay, is this one goes to positive, second one, and then it's the number of years minus x. It would be 10 minus x dx. So it's very similar. Fn int 900 e 0.03x e 0.08 10 minus x. Make sure this is okay. So this is a subtraction, not a negative sign. That might have been the issue in the previous one.
Okay. Oh, that probably was what it was last time. Okay, I got the same thing.
That work?
Mhm.
Okay, we can move on here. Just a couple more of these. Well, that's not what I wanted. Why did that do that? Okay. Okay, so the present value here, you take the integral from 0 to 10 years, that function, which is 10, is that 10,000? Yeah, sorry, it's always never looks good when I grab it from the other screen. 1000 t minus 100 t squared in parentheses, e to the minus 0.08 t, that comes from this right here, dt. So that's again Fn in. Oh, all right, get up here. All right, so 1000 x minus 100 x squared, e to the minus negative 0.08 x, comma x, comma 0, comma 10.
Okay, I got the same thing.
Fantastic. The only change with the next one for the future value is, well, a couple of changes. The first is that this negative goes to positive, and then it's the number of years in the parentheses minus t. So because your calculator, only uses a x, fn int. So make sure that that's a subtraction operator. This one's taking a while.
Okay, I got 252.63.84.
I agree.
Sweet.
Okay. Right, so I think there's one more of these. This one's more like one of the earlier ones. This one just wants the present value.
Okay.
Okay, so the present value is the integral from 0 to 3, because it's 3 years. 33,000 is what you're putting in. E to the minus 0.09 x dx, because it's 9%.
Okay. How would I enter that?
Yeah, give me just a moment.
Oh, sorry.
Okay. My cat woke up from her hibernation. She's hungry. All right, point E caret, let's minus 0.09 x, comma 0, comma 3.
This is not working. Okay. I got, okay, I did that one wrong. Oh, I see where I went wrong. Okay, wait, let me. Okay, I got the same thing after fixing it.
Okay, so the next grouping of problems here, we're gonna try to do with your calculator, hopefully. So you're gonna have to use a little bit of intuition here. So it's the same things before. You're gonna do fn int 7/3x squared in parentheses, comma x, comma 2, comma, and this is where I'm not sure what to suggest. You can try 10 to the 99 power. Your calculator may not like that. We'll see. You'll have to tell me what you see on your side. And it might also be different for an 84 as well. T84, it might actually give you what you want there.
That's a 99, correct?
10 to the 99 power, yeah. So 10 to the 99 is a representation of infinity.
Okay.
Oh, I used the wrong bound. I did. That's really sad. Okay.
Yeah. It said overflow.
Yes, so that's the issue I'm concerned about. Um, so go to like 10,000.
Instead of the 10 to the 99.
Yeah, yeah, and tell me if you get anything close to 1.1667.
Ever to calculate these. Yes, I got 1.1664.
So on the multiple choice, and this is the correct answer, one of them will be 7/6,
Okay.
and you can probably figure out that you can type in 7/6. You can compare it to your number. Yeah, so yours won't do 10 to 99, but it'll do 1,000, or maybe you don't even need to go up that high. You just have to go up large enough. Um, okay. Any questions on that?
No, I don't think so.
Okay. So this one right here, this one diverges, and here's how you know there's a square root on the bottom. So you have to like make a flashcard or just commit that to memory. We don't have to talk why. We can just we can just sort of do it.
It was sorry,
Um,
I didn't finish typing it in. It was okay.
so yeah, first this one's 7/6. The second one here, because there's a square root on the bottom, it diverges, and we
Oh,
don't and we don't need to like get into a lot of understanding why that is. But that is the case here.
okay.
I need to check this one before I give you an answer because typically they don't, you do them on the negative side. Um, yeah, so this one does converge. This one's going to be harder for you to know. It's the same as the previous one. So, but you would do 5/x to the fifth, comma, x, comma. Now, normally you would put in -10 to the 99, comma, -3. It's always the bottom limit at the top. Okay, but because we know your calculator is going to say overflow, so maybe go -10,000. And you should get something close to this when you do it.
Right. It looks like I entered that right, but I got -2.87.
Did you put negatives on both of these?
Yeah, really small ones.
Well, okay. So, I mean, the correct answer is -5/324. Maybe just double check these. No, no. I can show it on my calculator, I guess, if I need to. Let me try it. Math 9. Yeah, so let me snip this in. You can see it's pretty close. I didn't even have to go, yeah, I didn't even have to go out. I think I only went out to 1,000. Do you see any differences?
Um, I deleted it so that I could rework it with the. Oh, I'm sorry, it takes forever to calculate. I'm not
I
sure.
know, yeah, and that's one of the yeah, the 84 will be a little better.
Yeah, I'm used to the instant. Okay, I got that too.
Okay, fantastic. So it ends up being -5/324 as the fraction. You will not be able to get that from your calculator, but you'll be able to compare the multiple choice.
Okay.
All right, so next problem here, same thing. We're gonna go, you're gonna do an fn int x caret -13/3, comma x, comma -1,000, comma -1. Why does this one diverge? It doesn't seem right. This one diverges. Um,
Okay. Mine is still waiting for an answer.
I don't agree with that. Oh, it's a root. That's why. Okay, sorry. So this one's disguised as it's really this. It's really the cube root of x to the 13th power on the bottom. Um, it still should work though, because the power is greater than one. Oh, but it's not from one to infinity. Okay. This is a weird exception. I'm not sure how to explain that in a way where it's going to be meaningful, but hmm, we'll just keep going here. Okay, so the next one here, this one does converge. Um, it does have an exact answer, so you'll again be comparing to the multiple choice when you do it on the test. So you're going to do an fn int 6e caret minus 6x comma x comma 0 comma maybe 1,000. And you'll find that this equals
Oh, six.
basically one.
I'm doing wrong on this. I got like 5.06.
Oh no. Did you put the e in the -6?
Yeah, negative 6x. X, comma 0. Yeah. Let's
Let me
see.
check on the other one here. Math 9. Oh, but you got e to the sorry, it's from 0 to infinity, isn't it? Okay,
Uh,
I have mine. Sorry, mine. 6e minus 6x 0 2. Oh. I'm looking at the calculator and it's not giving me what we want. So the answer is one, but the calculator actually is not giving us what we want,
okay.
which is bothersome. We can maybe cover this in just I mean like again full disclosure like we're not really doing these the right way. We're just trying to get the answers.
Okay.
Because this number in front matches the exponent, that's how you know that it goes to one. Uh,
Okay.
Basically when you find the antiderivative, it ends up all working out. But I'm extremely bothered that the calculator isn't giving you. It's probably an overflow issue. Okay, yeah. So if you go out to just like 10, you'll get one.
Okay.
I don't know how to. We're gonna have to spend some more time on that. But
Okay. That sounds good.
right. So this one kind of same thing here. Fn int 18 slash parentheses x natural log of x comma 2 comma Yeah, and that's where I'm not sure how far to tell you to go out.
Okay.
But
Try different.
we'll actually this one does diverge, which you'll know to look for this for diverges.
Okay.
Um, all right, one more. The last one I believe does converge. So this, oh boy. Yeah,
Oh.
that's okay. Well, hopefully this will work. Fn int 4x caret 7 e caret minus x caret 8 x comma. Let's just go minus 10 to 10 instead of the infinities. See if that ends up working.
A 0.
A little behind you. Just getting this minus
Okay.
x 8 dx. Okay. It is 0.
Okay.
All right. So we'll definitely have to talk a little bit more about strategies when,
Yeah.
but there's a few things to look for to create some rules to remember
Okay.
for that.
And then I don't know if we accidentally skipped it or if I didn't put in the answer, but it was one of the ones we did yesterday, one of the integrating ones.
Okay.
It was
Uh, I'll,
number 2. I can share it with you.
I'll just pull up my notes here from
Okay. Yeah.
yesterday.
Um,
Um,
yeah.
is it the rectangular tank problem?
Um, no, it's
Or,
I can
maybe
just share
sure.
my screen if that
Yeah, go ahead and do that.
see if it matches. This one. Can't remember if we did it or not.
We did not, or did we? Well, it was number. Huh, it's odd that I skipped that one. That's very bad. Okay, give me another fn int problem.
Okay.
So you're going to put that function in. You're going to go from 1 to 2.
I can't see your screen.
All right, here we go.
Oh,
So we got fn int natural log 8x comma x comma 1 comma 2. That was bad.
okay. I got 2.465.
Almost caught up. Cursors. Yeah, 2.4657 for that.
Okay, perfect. All
That
right.
does that cover everything for today?
Does. And then that's the last test we have to redo, I believe.
Okay.